The process of making a painting a lot of time is, to me, is more like a meditation. While I'm working on the painting, sometimes I found myself talking to my grandma. She's always with me. She's always living in my memory. I think my initial idea is trying to make her immortal. Yeah, immortal. She's such a nice, strong, and kind lady. But in history and in society in general, I mean, those people are like a scream of sand. That's so many of them. Nobody remembered them. But I want to make those people alive. I mean, to me, because they're important to many people, not just me, to my parents, to maybe some other people, because he has this I don't know, so powerful personality, almost formed who I am today because I grew up with her. Yeah. I was sent back to the countryside to live with my grandma for a couple of years when I was 5 or 6, I think. Yeah, before I go to elementary school. It is a really typical back then. Parents move from countryside to the cities and find a job there, trying to make a living. So both of my parents were working. Me and my older brother, so they sent both of us back to the countryside. I have many good memories of my grandma. Yeah, she's always really kind. Besides the couple of years in the countryside, yeah, I was born and grew up in Beijing. I don't really mind people interpret my work differently. As a matter of fact, a lot of time it's more interesting to see how other people really understand my work. It provide different perspectives to me, actually, to look at my work in a very different way. I first started to draw when I was little, and back then it was still the Chinese Cultural Revolution. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Most of artwork that I saw publicly were the political propaganda art, like the political posters. That's my first art education, I think. And I think it was the beginning of the 80s. It's the sort of a first time I saw some art, different kind of art from outside of China, like from American and the European art, and mostly French art. It was a very strong impact to see, wow, people paint very differently. Instead of what I saw, what I know how to paint, the so-called social realistic style. And then after I come to this country, I went to school, graduate school in art. That's where I totally opened up my mind to see so many different styles, so many ideas, and so many almost philosophies behind artwork. I was working with some strong ideas for a long time, like this immigration issues and memories of families and cultural background. Some of my new work, they're not very conceptually oriented art, actually. They're landscapes, they're colors. The other work I called Made in USA. For me, back then when I was working on that painting, I was really thinking about the idea that when you born here in America, you automatically become an American citizen. But as Layla, as an individual, doesn't have any choice. I don't know when she really noted that she's already an American citizen, But for some other people, they make a great effort and put a lot of energy and time to become one. Somehow I feel a little awkward at that moment that since you're made in USA, then you automatically owns or inherit a lot of rights that for some other people have to fight for. That's the idea behind it. Yeah.